Hey, welcome! This is something new I want to try on this channel. Instead of generating content like usual, I just want to share a quick little slice of something for me. Just riffing, talking, kinda casual. Just me sharing what's been stuck in my head. So here's the thing that's been stuck in my head for basically my entire life. When I was a kid, there were two Genie movies released around the same time. One was Kazam, Shaq, Genie, the whole 90s setup. The other one was Shazam. Same kind of title, same basic premise. A kid and a genie. Genie helps the kid. Almost identical setup. Same kind of kid, same kind of story. And I remember thinking, at the time, as a kid, why are there two movies like this right now? Same kind of name, same kind of story, both about a kid and a genie. It just felt like studios accidentally made the same movie twice. That memory has stuck with me my entire life. My memory isn't based on remembering the plot of the second movie. I couldn't tell you the details of it. I couldn't describe scenes or quote lines or anything like that. The only thing I could tell you is the basic setup. Kid, genie, similar title, similar premise. But the reason I'm so sure about it isn't the movie itself. It's the memory of noticing that there were two of them. That's the part that stuck with me. As a kid, I remember thinking it was strange that two movies with almost the same title and almost the same premise existed at the same time. That thought stuck in my head and never went away. It's not something I suddenly remembered years later. It's something I've always remembered noticing. This is not a Mandela effect. That's not what this memory is based on. It's a memory of noticing the oddity as a child, and that's what's anchored in my mind. And that's why I can't just shrug and say the movie didn't exist. Because the memory isn't about remembering the movie. It's about noticing the weirdness of two movies like this existing at the same time. That thought stuck, and it's stuck with me ever since. Now, about all those other so-called Mandela effects people talk about, I don't buy most of them. People swear they remember something differently, and suddenly it's proof that timelines shifted, reality changed, or whatever. But most of the time, it's just misremembering simple stuff. You misremembered a logo. You remembered something differently from history class. Maybe your dog ate your knockoff underwear and you thought it was the real Fruit of the Loom. Stuff like that. That's not reality glitching. That's just human memory being messy. Most of those examples are easy to explain. But this one isn't. Because again, the thing I remember isn't the movie. It's the coincidence, the feeling, the moment I noticed the two movies existed at the same time. That's why it sticks, and none of the other examples do. And honestly, I think a lot of those other Mandela effect stories are just noise. A pile of distractions to make this one real weird case easier to dismiss. Because if you bury one genuinely strange case under 100 silly ones, suddenly nobody takes anything seriously. And this one? This one has always stuck with me. The only way I can even begin to accept that the movie never existed is if reality itself is doing something weird. Like the universe is some kind of simulation, and something got changed along the way. Otherwise, my memory makes no sense. Either that movie existed at some point, or reality itself is stranger than we think. Because I know for a fact that as a kid, I thought it was weird there were two Genie movies with almost the same name and almost the same premise. And I've never forgotten that. So if you remember that too, I'd love to hear it. Drop a comment below. Let me know if you saw it, if you remember it, or if you think I'm totally off. I just thought this was interesting and wanted to share it. If you want to hear more live rants like this, different from my shorts, let me know. This is kind of just a message from the creator, casual, talking about something that's always stuck with me.